Coach, what are your takeaways from the Corpus Christi match?
I thought we really let one slip last night. We played tremendous in set one and showed what we were really capable as a team. And, we're up and in control in set two and just couldn't pass the ball. I mean, we broke down on serve and serve receive. I think we gave away 25 points between the two, and all those came after set one. So in those sets 2, 3, and 4, we just did not win the serve and serve receive battle, and Corpus took it to us. We let them get in a rhythm, and they beat us up last night. But like I said, there's good takeaways and bad. Like, we saw how capable we are when we play well, and when we pass the ball, we're a load to handle, and we just got to find a way to maintain that throughout 3-4 sets.
And we saw Bojana Mitrovic.
Every time the ball went up for her, she seemed to slam it down.
She finally got on track last night. I think she's in a little bit better place than where she was on the road trip, and she's got to be a big part of our offense. She's going to take 15, 20, 30% of our swings. We can't have her hitting zero. So I was happy to see her get on track last night. She always plays well against Corpus, so it wasn't a surprise. Let's see if she can go maintain it this weekend, and we have big expectations this weekend. And if we get all three of the outsides and Bojana all on track at the same time, then we're going to be a lot to handle.
Yeah, what do you think you can accomplish in this Texas Tech tournament?
A couple of good teams again. UC Riverside's 5-1, I think, at this point, and Texas Tech is a much improved team, which we knew they would be. We got to go up there and get some wins and start believing in ourselves. This team's more than capable, but sometimes I think they doubt themselves how good they can be. And when we get down just a little bit, we tend to fade, and we got to find a way to get through those tough patches.
And finally, one of the many effects of Hurricane Harvey was it kept you guys on the road a lot longer than you expected it to be. What was it like being on the road
For such a long period of time?
It was tough. It's hard on the girls. They're cooped up, but we were able to at least get some practices in thanks to BYU. Utah Valley bought us a couple lunches, and the girls were able to bond too. We were able to get them out of a hotel. We rented a big house for them, so they spent a little bit of time together than just cooped up in a hotel. But it was a tough stretch, and then to come back and get one day of practice and then back on the road, it isn't ideal, but we couldn't foresee that happening when we made the schedule, and it's no excuses because Corpus did the exact same thing. They were gone for 10 days and came home and got to play a day after being back in town. So they were in the same situation as us, and they walked through the door last night and we didn't.